I think one of the reasons I'm drawn to cycling, it's a solo sport. I realize I'm drawn to those pretty often. So my journey started in Montreal. At the time, I had been living there for about 3 years, and I decided that I wanted to come back home to Vancouver. I tended to wake up pretty early in the morning, 6, 7 o'clock when it was really cold, and I would have to break down my tent and pack my bags, get everything on my bike, and hit the road. I would cover about 80 kilometers every day. Really depended on what kind of terrain I was crossing, what the conditions were. So every night I would look for a camping spot around sunset. I'd have my eyes open, or I'd have a place in mind. And yeah, I did a lot of sneaky camping, that's for sure. Favorite border crossing, the favorite province was probably from Quebec to Ontario. And it's funny, at that point I'd been living in Montreal for a few years, and I learned French and all that. But I distinctly remember crossing the bridge between the two provinces and kissing the ground, because I thought, oh, I don't have to speak French anymore. And I had just rolled into Ottawa, and it didn't occur to me that in Ottawa, French and English are the same as in Montreal. So that was, yeah, that was a surprise when everyone was speaking French still. People do have a lot of good hearts and a lot of good intentions, especially towards travelers. And this old couple came walking up, and they were wearing their Tilly's Endurable, and they had their walking sticks. They were probably in their 70s. And I remember they walked right up to me, and they struck up a conversation, oh, what are you doing? Where are you going? I explained to them, oh, well, I'm actually just headed to Vancouver, heading west. And they said, oh, wow, that's fantastic. Where are you sleeping tonight? I was like, I don't know yet. It was getting later in the afternoon. I'm I have no idea. It's not quite sunset. So they invited me over to their place. And yeah, they cooked me dinner, which was very nice. Let me do laundry, and I took a bath after, I don't know how long I'd been on the road at that point, but it was very refreshing. It was difficult being away from my partner for so long, but that was part of the drive as well. It just kept me going. I felt like there was a little string pulling me west, and I guess in my mind I always imagined him pulling that string. So when I got back to Vancouver, I had a very renewed sense in that faith for humanity. I would love to continue cycling across the continent. I'd love to go to all kinds of different places. I'd love to cycle in the north. I'd love to cycle further down south. I don't think the roads ever really end, so that's part of the joy.